Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld. And welcome once again to another episode of the stream. Good evening. So, I've been running with a basic structure for a while now, and it kind of dawned on me today that I've been hitting it like really hard lately, and I think it might have been moving more from a structure and more into like something I had to do. And some friends helped me realize that is not the case. So, those of you that have been, here day to day have likely noticed that my schedule basically falls into kind of an AABC structure when I stream. There's 2 days where I play a specific game. There's 1 day where I play a different one, and then a fourth day where I play yet a different one. And I did that kind of as a way to try and at least get some consistent progress on stuff. And in the process, I kind of wound up turning myself into like a 2 game at a time streamer. And I don't know, maybe that's just a little too regimented. But today I decided that I'm going to try and break it up a little bit, and I'm just going to play, honestly, what I feel like playing tonight. And I'll be honest, this is not going to be something that comes, fresh out of the box. Like, I've been playing this for a little while. I've got a fair bit of like things unlocked, things that I'm working on. I've got a fair bit of the infrastructure in place, so it's not going to be a straight from the game starting, new game, move forward. It's just me playing a game that I've been playing for a while, have a small save set up in, and I'm just going to chill for the night. I think in a way it's kind of like a half vacation in that like it's not something that I have strictly put together specifically to stream to folks. It's just something I'm going to play, and I happen to be recording and playing. So I certainly hope that folks enjoy the ride, because I'm going to be trying my best to enjoy the ride as I go. So as for what the game is, for those that don't know, Graveyard Keeper is an interesting game. It's basically like Harvest Moon, sort of. Except it's definitely got a bit more of a storyline to it. Also, I should say, I should, welcome folks in. Hi Sis, hi Harihu, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. And, of course, welcome to all that are here lurking and watching along. Hope the evening finds you well. So Graveyard Keeper is kind of like Harvest Moon in that it's kind of a day-to-day life simulator, and you control one character who is living their life. But the storyline is that you were unfortunately killed in your own world, and in the process were pulled over to this world where you are being conscripted into the service of keeping a graveyard, which includes interring the dead, setting up gravestones and grave markers properly, ensuring that the bodies have the lowest amount of sin possible for their person. And, you may or may not make zombies sometimes. Look, they help transport stuff from point A to point B. There's a lot of walking in this game otherwise, and I'm just starting the process of making zombies. I've done just about everything else by hand so far, and it's shown. It's a short drive to Crazy for me, and, well, on a good day. Anyway, poor joke aside, let's get over to the game proper, shall we? I'm gonna make sure that it's showing up for folks. I did test earlier, it did at least seem to be playing the sound. There we go. I was confused for a second because it wasn't showing up on my preview. But in any case, let's get on with this. I admit, I had my eyes on this game for a long time, and I did get scared away for a little while because folks were saying that it was, like, really unforgiving with time management. But having played the game myself, I don't really see it. I suppose if people, like, want to do everything they're supposed to do in a day, sure, but there's no actual penalty for not doing things. Like, as long as you keep the queues closed, you don't get more bodies. You don't get flooded. So, like, everything else can just kind of be filled out in its own time. I say as I'm sitting here doing beekeeping when I'm supposed to be a graveyard keeper. Like, perfect example. Why am I doing this? Because I can, and because it gives me some interesting stuff. It gives me stuff that's useful for other things. I'm going to have to go back for those bees. I ran out of inventory space. That's one thing that I'm kind of a little bothered by, is that your inventory space is pretty much always at a premium. Especially for me when I space out and have so much already in there, because I'm like, well, I need all this, like, building material for stuff that I want to make, and then, yeah. That's me in a nutshell. I am a perpetual hoarder in just about every game I play. You can just ask Matt when he gets here. He will definitely corroborate that I am in fact a hoarder in just about every game that I play that he also tends to play with me. Hi, Kurgan. Hope the evening finds you well. Ow. Alright, let's see. What did I want to drop here? Right, the bread. Because I'm going to sell it to the vicar on... Oh, tomorrow, actually. Hello, vicar. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Let's see, what else do I need? Oh, right, beeswax downstairs. Don't be a hoarder. Look, it's not that easy, okay? The temptation's always there. It's just like, oh, this might be useful. Oh, that might be useful. See, all of the viscera that I have in my scroll shelf for no apparent reason other than it could be useful. Not to mention this entire chest full of viscera, because again, hey, it could be useful. Oh god, help. God. Oh yes, also there's a talking skull. The talking skull is somewhat entertaining, but he has no mort. I researched them, yeah. So I know I can decompose them into alchemical stuff. Which is a fancy way of saying I grind them into pastes, powders, and liquids. Let's see. I have the seeds for it. I need to replenish cabbage, carrot, and wheat. Oh yeah, time is mostly a suggestion in this game. Like, you can just about run around all day, every day, if you want to. Eventually, you'll get a status effect called Tired that'll start to drain your energy, so you can't do anything, and then it forces you to sleep. But you don't have to, like, you know, go to bed at night, wake up in the morning. You're perfectly fine. No penalty, otherwise. The farmer isn't here. That annoys me. Oh, never mind. The farmer's here. That no longer annoys me. Okay, to be fair, it does still annoy me because he is annoying. It was, what, cabbage, carrot, and wheat? Fairly certain those were the seeds I needed. Oop. Yeah, there's a penalty for not sleeping too long. Which is, effectively, it just, like, tanks your energy. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just make a whole bunch of food and continually eat that for the rest of the game. Don't do that. It's not efficient. Oh yeah, I had to go back up and get the bees. I forgot that quickly. Let's see. Eating like a god. Just never not eating, just mashing number keys until you're done with the game. It does make me wonder. There's gotta be speedruns for this, and I wonder how quickly they get this stuff done. I figure a large portion of it's probably, like, getting the money windfall from completing quests, and then just completely ignoring every mechanic and just buying everything you need to finish the game. That's a lot of iron ore. I should process that. Where did I put the bees? Did I put the bees out here? I did put the bees out here. Once I gather 10 bees, I can make another apiary. Beeswax is used along with fat to make candles. Candles will increase the appeal of your church when you perform sermons on Sundays. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting enough, they have a 6-day week. Okay, let's see here. Iron ore, iron ore. Process away. Oh, silver. Look at that. A lot of silver, come to think of it, comparatively. Just throw that in there, throw this in here. What was it that I needed for... Also, I've been sitting on these quality fish fillets. I have, like, nothing I can do with them right now. Is there any space in this? No, there is not. Of course there isn't. That'd be too easy. Got so much junk in here. I have a frog in my food... Why do I have a frog in my food chest? I mean, frog's legs, I suppose. You know what? It stays. The frog stays. For now. Meanwhile... Doot, and doot. Yeah, I was right. Look at me, I actually have brain power. Right. I need to make better, fertilizers. This game gets really picky about where you're standing and what it means. Sometimes. There we go. Have those ready for the future. Also, as well set up some to compost. Should make more compost spots while I'm at it. Got a bunch of logs. What else can I run into? Well, I'm gonna check what I need for quarrying. So that's like my next big project. Oh yeah, there's combat in this game. Forgot about that bit. Yay! Well, one of my big projects is making the lantern path, but I kind of want to make the really flashy ones. Where's my armor? I have iron armor. Well, that's bats again. Huh. I suppose I'm not used to walking this path at night. And then I go this way. And then I go across the bridge. Well, I say bridge, it's not really a bridge. And I go up this way. Oh, look, there's my zombie friends. So cool, you can actually take them out of those. Good to know. I may have a replacement zombie for that in the nearest future. It takes wood wedges to get stone out of this quarry. Or does it... I'm confused. Huh. So now I can just mine from that spot. Alright, let's look at the ingredients list here. mean, they say wood wedge. Which is all fine and dandy. And then a whole bunch of flitches, iron parts, and nails. So, yeah, literally, basically all the stuff that I put away earlier, I need back. Well, nothing in the trunks. Got 2 stone spots, 2 iron ore spots, and a delivery boy. Let's see. May as well go back to Sweet Home. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to do a sermon soonish. So I can show that off. Gain some energy back while I'm at it. Alright, Vicar. Before I start the sermon, I'm going to sell bread to him, because why not? I made it. Not like I'm going to use it for much else other than maybe making burgers with questionable meat. Now, I will say for the record that I have not partaken in questionable meat myself. However, I have sold some to the barman. Oops. And in theory, selling things to this guy will unlock higher vendor levels, which will get me more stuff I can get. Problem being that most of the stuff that I can sell to this guy is worth a pittance. And that's going to take a while. The alternative is that I buy stuff from him, and stuff that I need to buy from him is expensive, so... Yay, commerce. Anyway. Speaking of commerce, combo prayer. Successful ceremony for faith and money. I never said this church was scrupulous. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great, isn't it? And now let us pray for this blessing. Don't worry, I can talk. That was a lot of okays. Your donations are welcome. As always. Glad as always to oblige my friends and neighbors. Your followers say meh. Gotta make your church pretty. That's how you get faith and money. I wish that wasn't so accurate. Okay, now I actually have a difficult choice to make. Do I do more research? Or do I make another zombie? I think for now I can just make... I can do more research. I need the research. Yeah, ironically, you use faith to research things and figure out how they work. As well as science. I feel like no matter how you cut this, somebody somewhere would be screaming blasphemy by the end of the day, but far be it for me to judge a game's mechanics. Items to make better corpses. I don't have embalming yet. That's a lot of faith for probably very little payout. Also, these are like all red experience, which I suppose I actually do kind of need. I mean, I could always switch out the one that I've got doing my delivery service for just a random Joe Schmo out of the graveyard. I've got like a 3 skull in the graveyard that I just, like, I'm not going to use it for anything else other than lighting a fire, so that's a thought. Except for delivery work, it doesn't matter. They all run the same speed. So don't waste your big skull folks on Traverse stuff because it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, it takes 10 faith to research the... Oh. That's gotta give a lot of experience. I'd hope it gives a lot of experience. What about you? Yep, I can study that. Yeah, nah, not for the working ones. The one that I have there isn't exactly the greatest, but it's also not the worst, so I could probably get away with using it. I'm effectively out of faith at this point. Make sure I've got all my stuff. Good. Cool. Also, wait a minute. Technologies. Second chance zombie logistics. 52... Yeah, I know. I'm sitting on a small nest egg. Let's see. Great Butcher. That's useful. I need to start getting some of this extra stuff for making the church prettier. Prettier church means more faith. I should get writer's inspiration in paper production, too. Zombie gardening, zombie vineyard, zombie brewery, zombie winery. I don't want to think too hard about what that means. I've got steel tools. I could work on making a steel sword and steel armor. Zombie mining, zombie woodcutting, zombie quarrying. I've been working on that just because I don't like dealing with lugging logs around. So that's kind of been my project for the most recent stuff, was getting this stuff set up. Let's see. I should have gone the other way. Oh well. I have a whole bunch of, like, grave sites that I've taken the stuff off of because they are kind of crummy bodies. And as I said before, there's not a whole lot that I'm going to do with these otherwise. Okay, admittedly, these aren't bad. I could exhume these, process them, put them back, and put the grave stuff back in. But, like, these two here are basically worthless, and I think that one was, like, as processed as I could get without getting dicey so far. Once I get embalming, it would be better, too. And yes, I realize how nasty it is for me to be saying these things about, you know, things in a graveyard, but there's something you learn very quickly about this world, and it is that they do not care. Oh god, people do not care at all in this world about what happens. They're all too busy trying to get into the town and burning witches. Which, precisely, 0 fucks given. Yeah. It's just... I don't want to say it, but I'm going to come out and say it. It's pretty accurate, isn't it? Alright, anyway, let's process some iron, because that's free-ish. Sure, 28 iron ingots. Have at it. So, I needed lich, iron parts, nails, and 4 wood wedges. Lich. Give me that. Do I have the... Probably not. That's scrap iron. Where is... Yeah, I don't have enough. At least grab these things for now, though. Oh, this is a conundrum. You about... No, you're nowhere near done. Great. Cool. Wood wedges. Do I have those? Apparently not in here. Wood wedges? Wow. I'm impressed with how unprepared I am. Chisels, chisels, chisels. Wooden plank, repair kit, polishing paste. Right, that was the thing you had to get out of billets. Well. Off that goes. Let's see here. Oh. Zombie Boy gave me a couple more iron ore while I was out. Sure, I'll process those. Welcome back, sis. Alright. Iron ore, iron ore, iron ore. Iron ore. Oh dear. Bad out there? I know I went to take my trash out earlier and, ooh. Little bracing around here, too. Batwings. Batwings go here. Because I say so. I should put that chaos solution in the alchemy cabinet. I have the beginner alchemy set up at this point, which is probably bad news for everybody else. That's about to be everybody else's problem. Oh, that's right. There's also things to make down here. Fermentation barrel and brewing stand, which are expensive. Which is part of the reason why I was getting the quarry set up, because I need the stone. Wind warnings? Oh, jeez. Well, I'm almost about to get more iron, so that's good. Gammon. Give me the iron. Gammon. Gib. Thank you. Some simple iron parts while I'm at it. And throw the remainder in here, because I don't... wait a minute. I'm just gonna be thorough and make some more nails. You can always take more nails. Everything needs a ridiculous amount of nails. That is something I've learned in this game. If you think you have enough nails, you don't have enough nails. You need more nails. Have I mentioned you need more nails? Scree! Hang on. Sawmill. Cool. That takes a fair bit of stuff too. Cool. I'm interested in seeing what happens when I do this proper stuff. Oh wow, gale warnings. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever had that warning in this area. We've had like high wind, but we've never had gale warnings. As far as I've seen. Not like I'm paying rapt attention to weather services. Oh, that is legitimately just to get... Wow, that's costly. I would imagine, yeah, that's just like almost storm level winds. Oh. So how does one build this... Oops. How does one build the stone core? Oh. Right. That. I have to use this to build the... Oh my god, I need... How many? 2... 4 pickaxe ones. A bunch of flitch. A bunch of nails. Fun. Alright, well... Back to home to do more work. don't have the nails, or the sustained winds in the range of 34 to 47 knots. Hee. Inclusive, either predicated or occurring not associated with tropical cyclones. Huh. I ran out of energy. I was not paying attention. 34 to 47 knots. That's... What is that in MPH? I always forget. Of course, that's because I never deal with that measurement. Or is that one of those things where, like, it differs based on who you ask? Right, okay. I mean, either way, that does also make sense. And... Alright, got a bunch of flitch. Need a pickaxe 1? Oh dear, I can actually make that right now. Let's actually start with 2. Yeah, let's start with 2. I think I can get away with that. So they put the stone down here. Cool. Now, use this to go to the quarry. I love the teleport stone. It's useful. Stone quarry right. Ta-da. And then ore mine right. Ta-da. Oh, those are just built too. I just assign a zombie to them and they'll go at it. I do, however, have to build the marble quarry. Achievement unlocked. Marble. Cool. I got fancier stone. I could also make more porter stations if I ever so chose. I like the papers used to draw a map. It's like, you go here. There is also this wonderful piece of fried goodness, which, in theory, if I ever want to, I can come up here, process stuff that's left on these platforms if they're not being ported down to my place. Oh, so that's how I would get iron ore slabs. That's cool. And then there's also this wonderful thing that I had to do by myself, which is mine at the coal vein, which gets me a lot of coal every time, but I've got a fair bit of that at present, so I don't care too much. Lighthouse Quarry, Mountain Fort. Mountain Fort. Is it just gonna let me, like, right outside that gate? I think so. Alright, well, now that I've entertained myself with that... Nope. Like so. There we go. So I'm slowly but surely working on getting that, or, getting building materials. That. I need to do the sawmill, too, come to think of it. That would be useful. There is another thing to be wary of when you're doing the setup of this stuff, is that you don't get the experience that you would normally get from, say, manually taking down trees and stones. Like so. But it also means that I don't have to do this repeatedly. Let's see. What else do I need to work on? Other than literally everything. Could work on the lanterns. That's certainly an option. I've got a whole bunch of quests that I have yet to actually work on. Oh, really? All I need is an axe. That's tempting. I should figure out how to make zombie juice so that I can make more zombies while I'm at it. And I should work on getting more faith per pop so I don't have to rely on a single sermon to make a single zombie. The life of a graveyard keeper's never done. Right, I need to make an axe. Axe 1. Ta-da! I don't have inventory space. Again, we go back to that age-old problem. You and you. Go in there. Well, actually, there is a good use for maggots in alchemy. Kinda glad I'm keeping those now. They're also good for fishing bait, and if you're desperate, you can get the tiniest amount of energy out of them. But that's gross. Oh, hey, bats. The bats are no more. Bat wings are also a good alchemy item. You can also use them to make pigskin paper, which you can turn into clean paper, which is used for research and writing and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is probably going to take a fair bit of doing. Well, okay then. That's a thing that just kind of happened all around me, literally. And this is, yeah, the porter station. They just gave me a porter station for free? Nice. It's so kind of them. Is there anything else I can do with this place? I don't think so. I think they literally just poured it down to me so I can process it. Cool. There's definitely some gross elements to this game, but I mean, it is called Graveyard Keeper. Well, yeah, technically today would have been a dungeon dive day if I wanted to. Well, really any day could be a dungeon dive day if I want it to be. Alright, let's see here. I've got so much stuff in my inventory. Go in there. All of you. Away with you. Away with ye, protuberance of the flesh. Anyway. I spent a lot of time and resources clearing out all of these passageways. Just about every junction in this area is typically covered in rubble. But this, you know, allows me to speed things up, because I can just run around everywhere. Don't have the stuff to study with. I should make more paper. If I can remember how to. Well, yeah, I have a fair bit of that. Probably not going to have the energy without a boost, so I'm just going to go ahead and work with that. This is part of the reason why I say I need to get a paper press, because that's not exactly the most efficient way of getting paper. I need to get the Skull Wine. That's where I'm still stuck at with that. And then there's this place that I have yet to walk into for folks. This is about saving souls, everybody. So, iron parts, nails, and polishing paste to replace this. Yeah, I've yet to actually get into this. So it was what? Iron parts, nails, and polish paste? Yeah, simple iron, nails, polishing paste. I like the music for this place, though. I also haven't spoken to the Witchfinder General in a while. Sorry, High Inquisitor. Same difference. Oh, where do I make polishing paste again? Is that in the kitchen? Or was it at the spinning wheel? No, but I'm probably gonna need the ceramic bowls. If I recall correctly, it takes clay and sand. River sand and clay to make polishing paste. Wait, dinner. Cool, great. So it wasn't in here either. Where the heck did I make the... Do I have the stuff to... No, I do not have this. I need steel parts to make the steel sword. Okay. Still need to figure out where I make polishing paste. There it is. Oh, it's sand, oil, and ceramic. That's cool. The clay back. And I'll put the ceramic bowls away. We needed simple iron parts and nails, if I remember correctly. Oops. And now I can come back down here. Actually, before I do that, let's go to sleep. Get some energy back. And avoid the tired debuff. You know, it's a little before midnight on what I think effectively shakes out as Wednesday, Thursday-ish. It's kind of difficult to tell in a world with 6 days versus our 7. And now I can fix that last machine. Honestly, each construction seems more complicated than the last. And if anyone asked me what it was, I'd say it's a giant cauldron. If you ask me, the mechanism looks like a steam machine. Nonsense! What'll you say next? That it should move of its own force? Or even more absurd, fly! That thing definitely won't fly. So what's the point of this thing? What does it do? The contraption's purpose is to see cleared souls off to the land of the dead where they belong. To mitigate the consequences of violating the ancient contract. Period. That's it. That's what Smiler was telling us about. Seems he's been playing straight with us. Anyway, the main thing is that it helps you in your endeavor, right? Yes, let's figure it out. Pick a resource to use. Cool. There's nothing to talk to him about. I need a technology to fiddle with that. And in theory, there are things that I should make. Each of which uses roughly the same amount of stuff. Could get to work on making that. So I'm fairly certain that I need basically all of those. Oh, it's a foggy day. If you can't see where I'm going, don't worry, neither can I. Also, I'm sure the bitrate's loving this. Alright, let's consolidate as much as I can here. I knew I threw more flitches in there. Give me these. And that, for good measure. And a couple to grow on. I'm gonna need more of these. And the fog rolls out. Good. Full container. Oh, that's interesting. Workbench. Aha, they were waiting for me to make that. Chests. Put one for now, and a pallet. Ah, yes, inventory Tetris. Let's see how I can jam-pack these as tightly as I can. Of course, they give me really wonky shapes for it. This game really likes to screw with my OCD. Wait, that just gave me... Oh, Soul's Gratitude. Organs Modification. Huh. Interesting. I think I might take some of my viscera from the church basement and bring it over here. God, I run a weird church. Let's take a heart, an intestine, a brain. Let's take another set of each. I would expect nothing less. Wow. I mean, you know. Make organs better? Probably. It's like, I know, like, part of this whole process is, like, you use organs to, like, process sins. At the very least, I can throw those in here for now. Oh. Didn't build the soul trap. Oh. Interesting. So I need sin shards to finish that. Meanwhile, this dude's living rent-free down here. And has nothing of use to say to me. I do not have the faith necessary for winemaking. This is a sad day. I must give this world wine. Of course, I'm also working on alchemy, so... one way or another. It is the Day of Wrath. Hold on. Get a bottle of wine, activate the portal on Witch Hill, craft a spirit laser, yada yada. 10 Silver Star wine for the guard. Get rid of the Inquisition guards at Witch Hill. Oh yeah, I can also work on a dark church. I was burying the lead a little bit there. Right, I was working on convincing the farmer to let his daughter go to the concert with Miss Charm. I have to reach 50 appeal at the church and 200 appeal at the graveyard. I also have to make a cookbook to send via the contraband box. Oh yeah, I had to talk to the Marquis, the Marquis Teodoro about vampirism. Silver Star fish fillet. Oh, right, that's what I had the Silver Star for. Yep, that's about the long and short of that. There are actually, like, side quests in this game. Let's go pick up this sweet home. I didn't have to do that via teleportation, but I'm lazy. So there. I should put the mushrooms away in the house. I was doing a thing, and then I forgot what I was doing. Right as I walked through a threshold. Funny how that works. Actually, I have yet to do literally anything with the village up north. Wait, nope. Nope. I remember what I was doing. Holy crap. But do I want to do that? I can get ready to do that. Cookbook. It would be a good idea to check what I need to do for the cookbook. So I know part of it was that like, I needed 2 ink wells and a couple of other things. I think one of which was a story. Oh, it was paper. And then, red wine. I could just finish that. Just have to go to Dead Horse and buy wine. It. He does. They didn't say what quality, so I'm just getting the cheapest. Cheapest wine, only the best for the proletariat. Appears to work. And for the record, yes, I am making a cookbook for a donkey. I wish I could make it make sense, but it's this game. What am I gonna do? Ta-da! Now I'm sure the next time I talk to the donkey, he'll have more for me to do. I'll take those. Iron. Oh yeah, I should also mention for the record that the donkey is how I get my corpses. He takes payment in carrots. So if I don't have carrots out for him, then, well, you know. Well, that's interesting. Where's the donkey? Clotho, Herodric, Alaric. Receive the note the day after donkey arrives. Okay. That was, the bell was just to tell me that he picked it up. Cool. Ooh, I have harvest. Harvest all the things. Cool, now I got all that. I need to get better at farming. Now let's go to that village up north. So can't really think of anything else to deal with on Moon Day of all days. I do still need to get the astrologer to like me more. So I need to get information out of him about vampires, and there's another thing that I was supposed to ask him about. People live like slaves and don't even notice. How could this happen? Marquis, do you know anything about vampires? One of them is terrorizing the village, and I suspect that it might be one of us? Impossible. I know all of these people quite well. When you share a cell, it makes you especially close. What about Master Alaric? Alaric? I don't think so. Well, I couldn't guarantee it. Then he's our prime suspect. Okay. Master Alaric, the nearby village is greatly alarmed at the thought of vampires. What did you say? Master Alaric, I said the closest village. Pillage? Where? When? No, not pillage. The closest village. They are concerned. Burned? But who did it? And why? Okay. The villagers are in a rage over vampires. Age of vampires? Vampires! Yes, vampires. Don't talk rubbish. I'd rather believe in the fluffy yellow rabbit that calls down the lightning. Vampires. So you doubt vampires exist? But the villagers saw them! Witnesses! Victims! I don't merely doubt they exist, I'm absolutely sure of it! The joke is on you, my poor boy, isn't that obvious? Please don't bother me anymore over such nonsense, alright? He's so confident, easy to believe him, but... he forgot to cover the green sore on his wrist. Astrologer said that's a vampire, sign of a vampire and a bad diet. Stake out the tent at night and keep an eye on Alaric. We did get that information earlier, that is true. Also, yeah, Age of Empires, nice one. Huh. Right, whole bunch of stuff I need. Silk? Cool. Where do I get that? The free place. Okay. Residential tent, I'd imagine that gives me that. And then... stone, iron parts, etc. Suppose I can go over and reapply my zombie friend. Hi, buddy. Ellie just pick him up like a sack of potatoes. It's probably going to take him a while to actually do that, mind you. But, you know, we'll check back later and see how it's going. In the meantime, let's rest up and maybe try something interesting. I'm gonna go in the dungeon. So I cleared out this room, got some silver ore out of it. I wonder if those eventually recharge. Ooh, blue slime. Blue jelly, I wonder what I can use that for. Well, it has not yet been researched. Oh, that's a lot of stuff in there. Whoops. Y'all. I'll take those. Alright, still alive. That's a good sign. Fairly certain there's nothing in these, but I checked to make sure. What's down here other than potential death? Oh, that's definitely potential death. Hi. Hi, Iron Maiden. Ow. Maggots are good for alchemy. Yep. That's bats. Oh, okay. Ow, stop bouncing off my face. Thank you. Oh, more Iron Maidens. Yeah. My butt. Stop stabbing my butt. Yay. Oh, I've been out of HP potions for a while. Yeah. No. Not just no, but sit down. Ah, so the further down I go, the more difficult the fights are. Good to know. It's almost as if that's literally how every dungeon mechanic in every video game works, period. Get over here. Ah. Ah. The donkey has dropped off a note for me. Ah. Get back here and let me hit you. Thank you. Bye. It's the Iron Maidens that bother me the most. No. Nope. Iron Maidens can really quickly just tear you apart here. Say nothing of future monsters that I've yet to run into. The game ain't exactly complex in how you fight monsters. But I am running about a quart low on HP. Oh, that's a treasure chest. Oh, wait a minute. I don't trust that. Is that a bucket of blood? In this economy? Oops. Well, that was a lot more energy than I was expecting. I have beet seeds. Go away. Yeah, that is in fact a bucket of blood. I was supposed to get down here to finish that quest. Instead, I just made my own bucket of blood. Look, if you can't conjure the souls of the damned directly from the fonts of hell, store-bought is fine. I think that's enough fun for now. Not far from the ground. Achievement unlocked. Interesting. Also glad to be entertaining in the meantime. Alright, let's put the powders away. That is its own joke waiting to happen, but you know, just gonna leave that be for now. Wonder what I can do with a bucket of blood. And bloody nails, for that matter. And I'm still kind of curious about blue jelly. White flowers can be somehow processed. I think here it turns into life solution. Order solution. Interesting. Sure, I'll make another one. Oh, hey, it's sermon day. Put that in there. Have I? I have not. Let's study that later. Let's get a sermon going. Ooh, someone needs absolution at the confessional. Give me a faith in a story. Not a great story, but it's a story. Combo prayer. That is a lot of congregants. Yeah, I guess I'm just consistently getting 10 faith a session now. Your donations are welcome, as always. I should do some more work on this. Pick a resource. Candle. Does that stick? It does not stick. Great. Okay, fine. Hey, Vicar. So why can't I buy these yet? Does it... Well, no, because I've made it. I've made the combo prayer, and it won't let me buy that either. So why can't I buy these other prayers? Curiouser and curiouser. So my health is dangerously low. Let's see, what prayers? What prayers? What prayers? Prayer for faith. Playwright, industriousness. If I had a golden chapter and 5 faith, I'd have a very good chance of having a golden prayer of faith. If I had better books, I would have better chances of getting a better combo prayer. The crafting system can at times be kind of dense. Whoa. There's a prayer for donations as well. I love it. Prayer for shoots and roots, prayer for repentance, prayer for prosperity, for imagination, for excellence. What the prayer for excellence is about? No influencing perks or buffs available for this one. Interesting. It requires a book and 7 faith. Technologies. Under theology, there's a combo prayer which gets me some potential extra faith, depending upon how I want to deal with that. Create candles. The prayer for prosperity, commercial blessing, which can improve one vendor. Prayer for faith allows you to get... Yeah, basically, it's literally just to make more faith. Which I probably should have made the first time around. The basic prayer is, well, basic. Prayer for repentance. It's about sin and forgiveness based on a couple of stories from your youth. It would mean less money, but apparently there would be other benefits to the prayer. I also have yet to make incense burners. I should look into making those. Prayer for repose. All deceased are welcome in your graveyard. I have yet to make the better preparation table, too. I should get around to that as well. That requires steel parts, and yeah, I need a lot more experience points before I can get that. So how should I go about getting more faith? I find it slightly cynical that you don't get faith experience from praying. Because at that point you're not praying, you're pontificating. How do I get more... Actually... Oh, there's soft covers... Right. I was gonna work on getting hemp to make hemp rope. White paint. I need to figure out how to make paints while I'm at it. I need to learn how to make several things in this game. Chapter. I can make a chapter. I don't have good notes. No. 40% chance of making a bronze chapter. Made a bronze chapter. That said, I do have silver stories. Silver notes. And again, silver notes. Three silver notes gives me a fairly decent chance of getting a silver chapter, but it's not guaranteed. Yay, writing. And bronze chapter. Well, I got 2 bronze chapters. Prayer for repentance. Prayer for prosperity. Prayer for imagination. Let's make the prayer for faith. Ta-da! And heck with it, I'll make a prayer for donations. The prayer for giving me more money. Baseballs, the search for more money. So yeah, as you can see, the combination prayer is a combination of these 2 symbols. So it is literally just, give me more faith and give me more money. Yep. Yeah, I do still have to talk to the Inquisitor about the cult activity. But before that, I need a whole bunch of wine. So I need to learn how to do that, too. I need more red XP. Which, in hindsight, if I could do some more research on tools, that would actually work out in my favor. Studies complete. Is there anything in here that I have yet to... There's the Iron Chisel. That takes 3 faith to decom. Yay. What if there's literally anything that I can research on my person? It wants white fish fillet. White fish fillet, that's river fish, isn't it? Typically. Lentil seeds. See if there's anything in the vicinity that I can research that gives red experience. Can't do it. Can't do it. Holy crap. Can't do it. Can't Do it. Don't have enough faith. Ah, blue jelly. Can be decomposed into fluid and essence. I probably should have seen that coming. What do you decompose to? That is blue fluid. Acceleration solution. Cool. Ah, right. I think I can research those for free, come to think of it. Well, the ash would give me nature experience. Acceleration solution. Give me some nature experience. And order solution. Which also gives me nature experience. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and decomp those notes for more science. Ah, I'm getting the tired debuff. Oop, nope. You go home. I went into the dungeon on Moon Day, didn't I? Wow, I really did lose track of time in game. Whoopsie. Alright. I would imagine after staying up for 2 days straight. It's funny how quickly I forget what the hell I'm doing. Did I ever go and... Yeah, I did go and reapply my zombie friend. Should go check on him and see how he's doing. Oh, hey, look at that! I got some stone. Keep up the good work, buddy. And now if I make a new zombie that goes in this porter spot, he'll take that stone down to my main place. Meanwhile, if I so chose, I could also just, you know, do this. And now I have 16 stone on me. What next? What next? .95 out of 3. Well, that's not great. I don't have the villager happiness in order to make the water well anymore. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be like tailing this dude at night. Let's see what happens. The other thing that I need to do is steel work. Wonder about what time he starts getting active. Maybe around midnight? Maybe not. I wonder. Is there anything about these? Probably not. I almost feel like having 2 zombies is a good idea for the sawmill. I do have the stuff to make 2 more zombies, other than the Faith. So I could probably stockpile that for a little bit. Throw the honey in here. Actually get the technology for... No, I didn't. Iron castings. Furnace 3. Can I upgrade this? Upgrade to Furnace 3. I need complex iron parts. Luckily, I can make complex iron parts. Slightly costly, but worth it. And Furnace 3. Ta-da! Ooh, casting. Cool. Steel parts. Require steel ingots and ceramic bowls. Okay. Porcelain pitcher requires a ceramic jug and white powder. Alright. For the sake of it, because I know I need a few steel parts. Sure, let's just go ahead and make as many as we can. It's gonna be a lot of steel parts. I know at least one thing that I needed to make required. Yeah, the steel sword requires steel parts. That will be useful. What about steel armor, though? Ooh. Well, can't make it there. So how does one make steel armor? Well, that having been said, the steel chisel requires a steel part too. Where, oh where is the recipe for steel armor? Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? I can look it up. Can be made at Carpenter's Workbench 2. So now I just need to find Carpenter's Workbench 2, which I would think would be under building. I was right. Carpenter's Workbench 2. Yikes. That requires a lot of red XP. A solid 178 more than I have right now. It might take me a little bit to get to. You get Inborn Blacksmith. Anything else? Embalming liquids, advanced alchemy. I haven't even tried beginner alchemy yet. This game requires a lot of red XP. They're expecting you to do a lot of work. I mean, they're not wrong. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm actually more the sort that likes the thought of having the zombies do the collecting of the raw materials, and I'll just do the processing. Makes the most sense to me. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Kurgan, did you ever get the Necronomicon? That is such a goofy statement to make. I can give you another hint if you like. Wait, can I, like, upgrade the... No. That's unfortunate. I need a lot of steel parts for Prep Place 2. And wooden planks and nails. Well, I can work on those. Wooden planks and nails. Oh yeah, I need to pick up the note from the donkey. Revolutionary message number 1. Glory to the donkey people. 1. The rat's chief can't read, but he enjoyed the pictures in your cookbook. So he ripped them out and ate them. 2. There weren't enough apples, so the donkeys fought each other over them, and there were a lot of casualties. But they appreciated the effort. You have passed the first stage of earning the approval of the Ecopodip. Continue. You'll receive stolen bank checks and pieces of jewelry via the box. Write and send aphorisms about the harmfulness of money, and we'll put them in the letters instead of the checks and jewelry. Also, sell the jewelry and send the money to us. This will aid us in our great endeavor. I just said money is harmful. Although you're right, money is harmful. So you can keep the money for yourself and send us by faith that we may maintain our trust in the bright future for donkeys. Let's keep our tails crossed. If the Edo Pop won't pay me for my help, I'll put poison carrots in the donkey box. Create aphorisms about the evils of money. They're readable, not masterpieces, but written with feeling. Yeah. Okay. This game has definitely got some goof going for it. So, there's a problem that I have with the circular saw. I think it's a price of convenience thing, though. So, you can get 9 flitch out of a log at the circular saw. You can get 4 boards out of a log at the circular saw. However, you can get one board per flitch at the carpenter's workbench. So it makes more sense to make the planks at the workbench and make the flitches at the saw. The only thing is that I imagine this method costs more energy, but you literally just sleep to get that back. So steel parts are getting me faith experience. That's interesting. right. Iron processing gets more efficient and the better things. You have 6 copper? Good God, what have you been doing? Did I ever get more seeds? No, I don't think I did. I'll get around to it. So, I think I have everything I need to make the new preparation place. Which should mean that corpse preparation gets better. Better embalming tools, you say? Don't mind if I guess. I've already made a resurrection table. And built. Ta-da! Can't imagine that gives me more to take out of bodies, but it does give me another preparation place. Probably raises my chances of succeeding. Oh yeah, I still had that stuff to pick up. Ash, salt, and a burial certificate, because I burned a body earlier. That's just been sitting there for days. Just gonna throw the ash and salt in here. I am a very serviceable graveyard keeper. Don't let anybody tell you anything to the contrary. Put that in there. Right, burial certificate. Needs to be sold to the tavern. Go to Dead Horse. And trade certificates. That's a silver and 50 copper. Oh dear. There is something that I want to buy while I'm here. Let's see. Where is he? Where's the dude that lives in a jar? There he is. Trade. I will buy all of your seeds, sir. That ought to do. And then I warp home. That's still running. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Hemp seed. Hemp seed. I could get some saplings. How many saplings are they saying that I'm going to be able to plant? Almost looks like 15. Goodness me. Sticks everywhere. I've been going out to see Clotho. Which isn't the end of the world. I actually kind of like... I like the swamp. The swamp is cool. Flowers, flowers. Useful for alchemy. Hello, Clotho. Right, I need to grow a pumpkin for Clotho. Huh. Ah, there they are. Oh, wow, those are pricey. Well... okay, I guess. Chose this fate of my own free will. Use, go home. Get some iron. Stow some iron. Let's see. Right. I need peat and sticks. Yeah, grab about that much. Grab about yay. Do some of that. Now the sticks. Apple tree. 1, 2, 3. Berry bush. Okay, so it is actually 12. And now I have apple trees and berry bushes just growing here. Ta-da! There's a fair bit that I need to... ooh, honey decomposes into something. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple of those and see what they process into. Also go for that. I'm sure red mushrooms are also useful to decompose. What else is there left to... well, a fair bit to research in these. And that does get me a fair bit of red experience, which I was just complaining about needing more of that lately. Ooh, actually, moths also decompose into something. I'd be willing to bet butterflies do too. Alright, let's do some quick alchemy learning. So in the meantime, how are people holding up? It's been a heck of a week already. Order solution. Cool. Acceleration powder. Cool. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's acceleration solution. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, what else can I throw in here? Red flower. It's red powder. Who'd have thought? Toxic powder. Ooh. Interesting. Decomposes into fluid, decomposes into fluids. Chaos solution? Huh. That's life solution? That's going to be nature solution. Health solution. Right. Goose poison. The poison chosen specifically to kill Cusco. That poison. What mysterious things can I make? What can I combine with blood? Blood and slow and literally any solution, it seems like. I wonder what that'll do. Blood plus slowing solution equals goo of acceleration. That sounds slightly gross. What's this make? Slowing goo. So, wait a minute. Hang on. If I recall correctly, adding blood and essence of life... Oh god. If I remember correctly, adding blood and essence of life made goo of death. Blood and acceleration made slowing. Blood and slowing made goo of acceleration. So, is it safe to assume that, effectively, the goos are going to be opposite the essence that was put into them? Makes logical sense. I do believe, however, with that, I need to go and sleep. Get some energy back. All right. Whoa. That's still running. Oh yeah, how's my boy up at the quarry doing? Well, he's been busy. Hey, pal. Sorry, I'm gonna pick you up and take you elsewhere for a second. Get me some iron ore. We don't need that for a while. I should make another zombie and do the porter thing. Which probably means me picking up one of those, like, 3 skull corpses and throwing them in a porter booth. Sweet home. That away. I'm still lugging around lentil seeds for some reason. I should definitely make more compost heaps. You there, you there. But honestly, heck with it, I'm gonna take like 12 of these and decomp them. Lentil seeds in there. I need better quality fish fillet too. Oh yeah, there's something that I can do to this place as well that I need to build up for. which is to fix the fence. Stone, planks, nails. I could do that. Stone, planks, nails. I could do that. I could do that pretty easily. I have plans within plans to make so many zombies. It's kind of disconcerting. I've gone from graveyard keeper to necromancer. At least it gives me a little bit of red XP. Alright, now I can make steel ingots. Let's make 10. Why? Because I can. Lord knows I'm going to need more of that. Iron nails. The other thing I needed was stone, if I remember correctly. Just grab about 10 of that for good measure. And I can fix the fence to the churchyard. Ta-da! Whoa! That was a good idea. I just immediately raised the look of the graveyard by 10 points. Right, more compost heaps. Can I do the thing? Takes a lot of sticks to make a compost heap. Okay. So I can get my hands on more sticks. The ones on Witch Hill regrow? It is looking like the answer to that is no. Which is sad. So Lord knows I've been working on the need for those for a while. So there's this old burned down house. Tis Moon Day. It's wrist of mine, I swear. Right, I never did go and decompose the, I should have the materials now to make steel sword. Ta-da! Steel sword equipped. Wait, did that just finish? No. Looked like it did for a second. The iron sword away. That is life solution. 6. You can't process maggots into powder. But you can powder several other things, that's for sure. Suppose that tracks. I wonder what other things I can combine in potentially hazardous ways. Looks like I can't really do much with the goo. Order plus blood or solutions. So what happens if I put together order and life? Order powder and life solution. Oil goo. That seems kind of gross. This can be decomposed into liquid. Interesting. Four of them. Odd. Huh. What about white powder? What can I join that with? Well, blood or solutions again. Sure, let's try white powder and life solution. It's probably going to be oil again. No, it is ash goo. This is interesting. Can be decomposed into a powder. I would imagine ash? If you have 4 of them. Interesting. I'm beginning to see that alchemy is an odd duck. Health powder plus health solution? I'm curious. Oil goo. Seems to me like technically those are failure states. Toxic powder. What do I have? What happens if I mix toxic powder and chaos solution? Oil goo. Darn it. It would be nice if they gave me like a recipe book or something. Wonder if somebody has something like that out there. Well, it's sermon day, so I should probably get some rest. Sweet home. And bed. People sell recipes. That's good to know. Clotho. Oh, Clotho. That tracks. Probably should have thought of that sooner. Hello, Vicar. Right, I wanted to try something here. Faith in a silver story. I'm gonna raise the faith of this place. Buy a candle. And see what happens. I mean, I understand that it's like a pittance, but we'll see how this goes. Faith of 36. We'll do the combo prayer for the sake of it. I'd like to say a few words. This church is amazing. And anybody who says otherwise is a heathen. Oh, I think that actually raised the amount of faith I got. Cool. Oh, that very much raised the amount of faith I got. That may have also gotten me a little bit more money, too. That's a lot of people in here. Oh, dear. Got me a fair bit of money. Unfortunately, candles are not forever. Kind of wish they were, because they're a bit of a time sink. Especially considering, well... I'd really like to figure out how you make white paint. Maybe I should go see Clotho. She might have more stuff for me. Keeper's Key... The Keeper's Key... I'm trying to remember. That's part of getting it to Snake, but first you have to figure out the instructions to the key, I think. And then you combine those in the research table to figure out how to use the key and then bring that to Snake. I think he's the one that typically has the instructions to the key. My dear lady of the swamp. Huh. Distillation. Okay. That makes sense. Golden elixir. Balsamic solution. Golden apple. Ooh, alchemy recipe. That's a lot of money to spend, but I'm spending it. Ooh, zombie juice. Good, good. That is actually something that I very much wanted. Let's go back to Sweet Home. Which is not, in fact, Alabama. At least not here. Ha. Right, I need peat and sticks. Look at me getting things done. Alright, place for berry bushes and apple trees. Not what I was aiming for, but okay. You do you, boo. There, my orchard is complete. Something that I've been dithering on for a while. Hmm. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Make another compost heap while I'm at it. Build that and start using it. Yeah, I know that feeling. There was a large portion of time where I was just, like, burning a whole bunch of them because it was like, there's no way I'm burying these after I get the skin off them. Which, again, I realize how ghoulish that sounds, but again, once more, Graveyard Keeper. Kind of in the title. Bye, Vicar. My candle's burned out. Darn it. Right, how do I make zombie juice? I can guarantee you that is not part of a balanced breakfast. That is health powder and blood. Now, I want to challenge them. They won't let me do that. That's interesting. Let's make a few more. Right, I got faith today. Should use that. Ah, I know a decent way of doing that too. Do I still have the carrots on me? I don't. Where'd the carrots go? Could have sworn I picked up carrots earlier. Oh, they went with the harvest. Duh. Alright, let's make sure we get that proletariat donkey over here to do what he needs to do. Hemp is ready too. I have an exhumation permission. But for the hell of it, I should probably gather a few more. Grab a couple more exhumation permissions. See if I can get, you know... See if I can get some good bodies in exchange. Hey, 8 hemp seeds, look at that. I just got my... well... I just got my growth's worth. So how much did that get me? 16 hemp? That's... what, 20 rope? Fairly certain that's 20 rope. I need 20 more quality for my church. Yeah, that is precisely what I was thinking. Hemp. That's a bit pricey. Powder and essence. Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of nature experience. And a story. I wonder what that story might be. Let's make 20 roll. And for some reason that gets me religious experience too. You know what? I'm gonna stop questioning it. I'm gonna need that from the scroll shelf. Gib. Take. Alright. All in all, I believe I am ready for the next body. Probably one of the goofier things that I've said of late. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these away for now. I wonder if I can catch the donkey on his way over. Actually, yes, I can. Who would have thought? I had a feeling he was on the way. This does have the unfortunate side effect that I'm probably going to wind up getting another body before I can make another zombie. You said there's no money in revolutions. Merchant would be delighted to see this stuff. Bank checks and jewelry. Cool. Alright, buddy, let's see what we're working with. Ugh. Okay. Take the blood and fat out. Which brings me down to 1 sin, 7 virtue. Now, here's the question. Do I just want to throw that in the cemetery and get a porter zombie? Or do I want to turn this into a zombie? I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, it's an 8 skull. And resurrection table. And now I can lug this lug where I want to lug them. Now here's another question. Do I take them to the quarry or do I take them to the sawmill? Oh god, bats. I removed the blood and fat already. You're good. You know what? I'm going to be making a lot more of that, so hell with it, I'm throwing those out. I can now one-shot bats, by the way. I'm going to be getting another body by the end of the week. Probably just even the very next day. At some point, I am going to be making porter zombies. That requires more faith than I have at the moment. Maybe it really is time for me to get better faith stuff. Start getting some ridiculous amounts of faith from the clergy. So, incense burner. Need polished stone and simple iron parts. Polished stone, you say? I can do that. I can do that, Captain. That's a lot of rotten matter. There we go. Polished brick O stone. Right, need that thing called inventory space. Throw the moths in there. Another polished brick of stone. Yet another polished brick of stone, in theory. Don't have the energy at present. Time to fix that issue. And I'll probably get another body by the time I wake up. Listen for the sound of the bell. Huh, kind of surprised. I didn't get another body yet. Actually, what am I at? 3 polished bricks of stone. Cool, now I've got that. Need the simple iron parts. You. Ta-da! Now I should be able to make an incense burner. Though I have no incense to burn. Details. They just get in the way sometimes, right? So how big is this log? Oh. That's what these are for. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Now while I'm at it, I can also make a bunch of candles. There's the body. Let's see how good and or bad this one is. It's an 8 skull again. I think this one I'm actually going to replace. burial certificate. Put a stone on and put a stone fence on. I have to come back for the burial certificate because my inventory is full. Yeah, this was a 2 skull body. Ooh, hello, Sin Shard. I'll take that. Needed one of those for the road. That was something that I needed for... Right, making the soul trap. Wow. Marvelous. This thing still has a lot of its body parts and down to 2 skulls. That's, yikes. I wonder if they ever do get around to just throwing you random crappy bodies like that. Let's see here. Merchant Day was yesterday. Candles. I don't know. That'll get me some... Yeah, fate. Whole bunch of stuff. And is there anybody that's looking for prayer? No. Okay. It's worth it to check. Sin Shard. Where's my other Sin Shard? There's my other Sin Shard. Put that there for now. Put those in there as well. Okay. Back up to get that burial certificate. And off to the dead horse. When it comes to cheap and affordable ale, it can't be beat. But tish. Oh. Something just struck me. I know why I can't buy the prayers from the vicar. Because he's not selling the prayers. He'll buy them off of me. So if I get better versions of the prayers that I've been making, I can sell the old ones to him to free up space. That also probably levels them up pretty quickly. That makes sense. I also remembered the other thing I need the astronomer for, so I need to get him... I need to do something for him to raise his happiness. He needs to give me the calculations to fix the mill. Oh, so many things that you can do in this game, so little time to do them. Craft those. Let's just grow a whole bunch of plants again. And at this point, we are no longer placating the donkey with carrots, so we aren't going to get any bodies until I do that again. What else can I do? Could attempt to fish. That is, in fact, a thing. That is, in fact, a thing I could do. Yeah, I should also go check on Zombie Buddy. So I'm more than willing to bet that Duder Pants has been busy. Holy crap. So's this guy. Good lord. You know what? I'm gonna take you off that and put you on this. Go ahead and lug him back. See you later, Zombie Buddy. Come to think of it, that's the same thing I should do to Duder Pants up north here, too. Oh yeah, I can't fish with no energy. That'd be a bad idea. So how busy has this guy been? Yeah, relatively busy. Have him lug the stuff back. And then I could... Oh, hey. What? Hey, buddy. Digging up coal? It just makes me wonder. Oh, look at that! So the mine counts as part of this. Wait. You get moving. Okay, that's actually really cool. Good to know. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I can sleep here. Ta-da. I was supposed to say, it's gonna get me energy, right? Turning into the Day of Wrath. We should be able to do this. Hi, Zombie Buddy. Give me the fish. I got a bream. Right, I think it might have to do with, like, Silver Star bream. Ah, there we go. Aha. It's incredible. It's like a classic horror movie. I should hurry to the village and stop him somehow. By the way, I wonder where he's hid his sleeping coffin. You shall not pass, foul creature. Defend yourself. Hey, I'm talking to you. Have some respect. I'd like to speak louder. He's deaf. This world has gone crazy. Deaf vampires, garlic-munching vampires, what's next? Stop, you monster, and fight me! There's no point, young man. Your wife's blood doesn't suit me, and as for you, you really don't seem tasty enough. You will die a long and torturous death with this insult, you bastard! Defend yourself! I admire your logic, not to mention your fervor, but if you don't leave me alone... He's not alone! We'll both stop you, vampire! Or, hey guys, there's no need to kill each other, let's talk first! Yeah, let's go with that. Keeper? This is not your business. I asked you not to bother me. Now face the consequences. My eyes. Hey, I can't see. That's not fair. Even if you escape, I know where to find you and sleep well. Where am I? Did I die? Is this heaven? Heaven? No, more like the opposite. This is my tent, and you're alive. I remember. You're a vile vampire. Wait a second. Why didn't you kill me? And, hey, you can hear me. What the hell's going on? While you were unconscious, I borrowed part of your hearing. What? Don't worry, as you can tell, your hearing's already regenerated. But why did you suggest that I might have killed you? Because of everything. You're a monster. I know your secret, and... I'm no monster. I'm not so foolish as to kill the graveyard keeper. That would ruin everything. I had planned to do something rather naughty with you, I admit, but I have since changed my mind. You managed to track me, so you're more capable than I imagined. You might even be useful. I won't help a vampire. I'll leave you alone for a while. Calm your emotions. Shed your ridiculous delusions of heroism. Time's up. Now listen to my words and make a choice. The ancient curse. It's returned, and I must stop it before it's too late. This is my duty as written in the ancient contract. Should I fail, 1,000 bloodthirsty zombies will flood the town, the village, and even your graveyard. But the problem's already too advanced. I can't deal with it all on my own. I need your help, Keeper. It's all rather unexpected. I need to think. I see. You're welcome to ask any questions, but remember we're already running short of time. Huh. What'd you do to Shepard? Absolutely nothing. A little bump on the head. It's completely harmless. I suppose it might even do him some good. Anyway, he's at home and his wife is looking after him. You were a vampire since you were born? No, I was contaminated over 30 years ago. Some vampires kidnapped me, put me in a cage, tortured me, and did this to me. I hate my curse more than anything, but there's no cure for it. I drink blood only in the most desperate situation, to avoid a terrible death. Why'd you attack the villagers? I didn't want to, but I'm nearly dying of hunger. I tried to attack anyone at the camp. Teodoro would easily find me out. I remember a movie where there was a guy who drank rat blood, or he... I do not fear death, but I cannot leave this world without fulfilling my duty. What's the ancient curse? It was laid upon us 2 centuries ago when disciples of the new faith destroyed the ancient bridge. Ancient bridge. Departed souls could no longer find their way to the land of the dead. They grew mad in despair, returned to their bodies, and began killing everyone. The walking dead flooded the world. Only the ancient god and the ancient contract saved humankind from annihilation. What's the ancient contract? It contains a list of dictates which stave off the ancient curse. It was agreed to by representatives of new and old faith and the ancient god. My brothers and I, as signatories, were obliged to follow it faithfully and execute all of its conditions. We did so for nearly 170 years, but as you can see, we failed eventually. Ha! You're even older than Moses. Not bad. I always considered it strange the graveyard keepers weren't informed of all of this stuff. In the end, you're guarantors of the contract. Why'd the ancient curse return? Because the strictures of the ancient contract were violated too many times. What do you mean? The Inquisitor's cruelty, the cult's brutality, the ships of the dead stuck at the harbor. And most importantly, we haven't had a graveyard keeper for the past 30 years. Your predecessor was killed before you, the next chosen keeper, were even born. There must always be a graveyard keeper. They are the guarantors of the contract. That's why I asked when we first met about the role you play. And how can we stop the ancient curse? The curse began to return after the Great Blast, and according to the information I have, the 4th keeper, your predecessor, has been killed in the Great Blast. So, we must unmask the murderer of the Fourth Keeper. Only the person who triggered the curse could stop its spread. Well, it looks like I'll be playing Sherlock Holmes a bit more. So, there's nobody else who can help with this curse. Nobody. The other signatories are bound by a seal of silence. Except for me and my brothers, but it's useless to count on them. Why won't your brothers help with the curse? This is not the time or place to discuss them. Perhaps one day. But for now, know this. We can only rely on ourselves. I agree to help. I know it's not an easy decision, but it's the right one. Let's see. For starters, take these scrolls. They'll help you save a lot of time traveling. Then we should... Master Alaric, what happened to you? Wait, I'll call the Marquis. No, never him. If he learns that I'm a vampire, he'll pierce my heart with a wooden stake with the greatest of pleasure. Blood. Just a drop of blood. Please, hurry. Blood. I thought a corpse blood is tasty, but we're out of options. Whoops. Oh, this is a reason to get more blood out of corpses. Hi, zombie buddy. Oh god. Buckets of blood can be given to the vampire. Jesus. That's a bit better, but the taste is amazingly foul. What was that? Corpse blood. Or were you counting on me to ask some villager to volunteer? Oh no, not again. Hello, diarrhea. But you're right, thank you, in spite of it all. If you wish, I can bring you some regularly, so that you can stop bothering the villagers. If it's a deal, paying you for the service wouldn't be the honest thing, no, wouldn't it? Or would be the honest thing, wouldn't it? Okay, I have something for you right now. It's my old vampire sun cream. You can show it to them as evidence of the vampire's demise. Then the villagers will stop worrying, and you'll get your reward. Thank you. May I ask, why did you say Teodoro would be glad to kill you? Because it's true. But that is one of those burdens that cannot be shared. You passed out and never finished your thought. Ah, yes. It was find the vampires who captured and tortured me 30 years ago. I remember they asked me about the ancient contract and the ancient curse. I'm sure they're somehow connected to the curse and the Great Blast. Where should I start looking? Do you have an address? I don't know. They sort of disappeared after the Great Blast. So the trail's cold. Let me think. The astrologer told me that he and the Fourth Keeper were attacked by vampires. Some strange magic turned their attackers to vampire jaws. Maybe it's possible to find these jaws and disenchant them? I've heard of this place. I should inform Alaric. I know where we can start looking, but that event happened so long ago. Any clue must be long gone. That's not a great problem. Borrow the Witch's Eye from Teodoro. It's a special artifact for discovering things which are shrouded in the veils of time. Aren't you coming with me? I'm still too weak from hunger, and the daylight is deadly to me. Well, I'll tell you if I find anything. Marvelous. Silk. Is there anything that shows me... No, because there was like no weaving abilities, so I can't imagine that I weave the silk myself. I must have to get it from somewhere, and it's probably going to be the merchant for a lot of money. Because it's silk, let's be honest here. I should get the soft church bench. I'm gonna get the soft church bench. Alright, so you're done porting your goods. Let's get you back on saw duty. Character. Go back to the dead horse. Look at this! Took it from the corpse of the vampire. You did it! Amazing! You've helped us enormously. Oh, thank you. Thank you! All our village is grateful to you, our hero. What you've done here today will never be forgotten. That's cool to hear. So? My reward? Reward? Oh, sorry, I entirely forgot. I must warn you that the economic situation in the village is not the best. Haradric, my reward. The town's duties have increased. The harvest hasn't been good to us these past few years. Haradric. Here it is. It's a sad day when even heroes can't show compassion for the common villager. 50 silver? Thank you. You are a wonderful person. After I, you know, bilk you for all the money that I can. Alright. So I turned that in. That's cool. Alas, disposable. Alas, alas. Alas, earwax. Oh yeah, I should check that body while I'm at it. I think it's actually staying alright on the autopsy table. 2 more days till I had the faith bomb enough to get a porter. A permanent porter. Let's see what it takes to get comfier chairs. Silk. And jointings. Oh, so I need the carpenter's workbench too. Okay. Which means... Carpenter's workbench is under building? Yep, this one. And of course I need the red experience. I need to think of things that can get me a lot of red experience. Well, that's a lot of apples. Holy heck. It's also a lot of harvesting that I need to do. Oh boy. Okay. Sticks, jewelry, checks. Sticks. Nope, not there. Here? That should work. Those away. This away. I have a Copper Star Bream. Oh yeah, I had other building materials I could put away. And then I can do some harvesting. Yay! Those away, put that away, put this away. And run down, pick up these. I am curious about where I do get the I am curious about where I get the silk. I'll be back for that later. Fairly certain I'm going to get it from the merchant. Got more hemp seeds. Go ahead and get some stuff out of the farmer while I'm at it. So see if the blacksmith has anything that I want. Yeah, not really. If I'm desperate, I can buy iron from him. Which is also true of Corian Tress. Alright, buddy. Buy that for now. And then, oh jeez. What you got? Huh. Am I going overboard? Probably. Getting a whole bunch of seeds, and I'm probably going to plant a whole bunch of plants. Why? 'Cause I can. I don't have the inventory space for this. This is a relatively simple fix. Okay. So I've got like 3 new things that I... Yeah, 3 new things that I bought to plant. I have a gold onion seed. Why do I have a gold onion seed? That seems like a very silly thing to have. No. Game. There we go. That ought to do it. Ooh, the wind is not kind to me today. Alright. Wheat seed, hemp seeds, beet seeds. Oh, grape seeds. Lentil seeds. In theory, this should be all I need to go hog wild with planting. Also, I kind of want to pick up that fertilizer first. Now we need what? We'll go silver onion seeds. Famous last words. Oh, wait a minute. That took 5 silver seeds. Oh, that's not cool. More onion seeds? There we go. Oh, I was looking at the wrong trellis. Throw the silver stuff there. Which actually means, come to think of it... Huh. Beet, cabbage, carrot, wheat, hemp. Put these here. The lower quality ones up here. And now... I have a reason to fertilize these plots, because... Yeah, there we go. Lentil seeds. Look at me being a farmer. That is a lot of plant life. You. All you. You and all of you. I'm gonna need to make another chest soon. Especially when it comes time to harvest. Should probably get underway for that. Trunk. Okay. Yeah, it's not that difficult to make. Lich nail and parts. Lich nail and iron parts. Yeah, it's really straightforward. Flitch. Nails and iron parts. Ta-da! 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 Ooh, let's think about it. Can I make... Yeah, I can make multiple. Ta-da! Just slowly but surely building up my farmland to be even more ridiculous. NBD. Now all of that'll grow over time. I have even more apples, even more berries. Not sure how outrageous I want to get with brain. Don't know how ridiculous I want to get with carrots. Cause like I know I need them in order to get corpses from the donkey, but I haven't exactly been clamoring to fill up my graveyard yet. Well, again, you're doing pretty good for yourself. I'm just gonna go ahead. Actually, no. I'm gonna put you back there until you finish that. Then I'm gonna get over to the quarry. And there you go. Now, be a good boy and bring your cargo forward. Alright. It would probably behoove me to take, to build up the, other quarries. Let's maybe finish off this exploration. Work on building up the parts for this too. Stone, simple iron parts, and glass. Stone, simple iron parts, and glass. That's not terribly expensive for what I'm looking at. That should be pretty straightforward to pull off. I think in the meantime, get some river sand for the glass. How does that stack? 50 a pop? Okay. Ta-da. Get that, and... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Go to Sweet Home. And I'm gonna sleep for the evening. Because... don't necessarily want to run afoul of losing track of time. It is actually about time for me to think about shuffling things on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna pop us back here. And I'm going to say, well, actually, before I do all the typical stuff, I just want to say, yeah, tonight was definitely not just a stream night. It was also kind of a therapy night for me. I had been kind of fixating a little too much, I think, on how things should go when it comes to my stream, and I think this was one of those nights where I finally kind of realized that it doesn't have to always follow that strict formula. and I certainly hope that folks were okay with the experience of, you know, me just kind of taking a little bit of a sidestep and doing something a little different compared to my usual tonight. So I certainly hope that it's been enjoyable for everybody, and with that, now, thank you all for joining me on the stream tonight. I always appreciate having you along for the ride, and I don't just say that to say it. And if you like what you've seen, of course, don't forget to spread the word and follow along, because I'm hoping to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been entertaining to watch me flail at video games and make progress in the progress in the process. I can talk, I swear. I am on Twitter. I save my thoughts up to YouTube for safekeeping, and I do have a Discord server. The links to all three of those are in my stream bio under the stream, as well as the 3 wonderful commands that Kurgan has used over here. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those that lurk, I appreciate you. And to those that watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I hope that I see you here live sometime should the opportunity ever arise. Don't be afraid. I'm definitely planning to continue moving forward with this, so if you see me and you have the ability to see me online, feel free to drop by and say hi. Always be happy to see you. Now, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Ow. What did I do? One for the road. Wow. Okay, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Ooh. Huh. Tremor's playing Fallout 4. I'm sorry. Okay, the title of that game is absolutely bait, and I am absolutely falling for it. Let's see here. Yeah, so Sash is playing a game called Honey, I Joined a Cult. And that's really tempting. That's really tempting to figure out more about. There's a fair few people on my list that are playing Hunt Showdown. I'm actually kind of wondering if I shouldn't get into that myself. It's an interesting game, but definitely not the sort of thing you want to get too worked up about. There's Zero Dawn. Genshin Impact. I've heard about that game. I don't think it's really my cup of tea. But more power to the folks that like it. Huh. You know, the bait's really getting to me. I mean, I honestly think we're gonna go see Sash, who's playing Honey, I Joined a Cult. So let's get our raid message. Just started playing Hunt Showdown? Ah, cool. I'll have to think about it a bit more, but in any case, here's our raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down, and of course, if you don't have access to my emotes, by all means use whatever you have access to. It's all about passing the love forward, so... Raid for Sash is in place. I know, admittedly, I did raid Sash somewhat recently, but again, I don't have to follow some mystical, magical formula. Sometimes it's just fun, you know? So, got the raid in order. We've got the message in place just in case people need that again. There you are. And I think with that, everything should be in order. So, to all of you visiting and living here in Daemonum, I will say once more, thank you all for coming. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. Try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.